What happens when a president is dealing with information leaks, reported missile shortages, and growing questions over what is happening inside his administration? Jimmy Fallon turns it into a punchline. The late-night host has taken aim at Donald Trump over two problems reportedly confronting the president right now: information leaks and concerns over the supply of long-range missiles. But Fallon was not exactly offering sympathy. Instead, during his Thursday night monologue, the NBC host suggested that the problems Trump is dealing with are almost predictable for someone his age. And that joke quickly became one of the sharpest moments of the monologue. Fallon began by focusing on reports that Trump had lashed out at Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth during a recent cabinet meeting over an alleged shortage of long-range missiles. According to the material, Trump was reportedly angry over the situation, but Fallon decided to give Hegseth some defense of his own.
I guess Hegseth thought we had more missiles than we actually did.
The line was a reference to past reporting about Hegseth's drinking habits, and Fallon was only getting started. The missile shortage itself has become another point of tension. Trump has denied that the United States is running low on missiles, and according to the material, the president has insisted that anyone leaking the story is being hunted down. That statement gave Fallon another opening, because if Trump really is hunting down the people responsible for the leaks, Fallon had a simple question about what they were being hunted with.
Well, we know one thing. They're not being hunted by missiles.
It was a short line, but it brought together the two issues at the center of the story. On one side, there are reports of concerns over the supply of long-range missiles. On the other, there are claims that sensitive information is leaking from inside the administration. Trump, meanwhile, has denied the missile shortage while threatening consequences for those responsible for the leaks. Fallon simply turned that combination into late-night comedy. But then the monologue moved from the specific problems facing the administration to a much more personal punchline aimed directly at Trump. After joking about the missile shortage and the alleged leaks, Fallon delivered the line that tied everything together.
Right now, Trump is dealing with leaks and shortages, which is actually pretty normal for an 80-year-old man, he joked.
That was the central punchline of Fallon's take. Rather than treating the leaks and reported shortages as two separate political controversies, Fallon used them to make a joke about Trump's age. The line was clearly intended as satire, turning the language of a political crisis into a joke about the everyday problems associated with getting older. And that is what made the moment particularly pointed. Trump is dealing with questions about information security. He is also facing reports about concerns over military supplies. Trump has denied the missile shortage, while the issue of leaks has prompted talk of finding whoever is responsible. But Fallon simply turned all of it into one deliberately blunt late-night joke. The material says Fallon also poked fun at other subjects during the same monologue, including politicians' hairstyles and an ongoing cyclospora outbreak. But the Trump material stood out because it combined current political controversy with one of Fallon's most direct comedic targets, the president's age. And Fallon did not stop with the leaks, the missiles, or the age joke. He also found another way to bring Trump into the monologue. According to reports, Fallon joked that Trump was likely the customer who complained online after receiving only 35 pieces of chicken in what was supposed to be a 50-piece KFC pack. It was another absurd image built around Trump's frustrations. This time, instead of missiles or sensitive information, the subject was fried chicken. And that was essentially the formula Fallon used throughout the monologue. Take a serious or controversial headline, strip away the political language, then turned it into an exaggerated joke. The result was a series of digs at Trump, Hegseth, and the wider political chaos surrounding the administration. But underneath the jokes are some very serious issues. The material describes reports of tension over long-range missile supplies. Trump has denied that the United States is experiencing a missile shortage. There are also concerns about information leaks, with Trump reportedly saying those responsible are being hunted down. Fallon's role, of course, was not to investigate those claims. It was to turn the headlines into comedy. And his biggest punchline came when he suggested that leaks and shortages were simply pretty normal for a man Trump's age. Jimmy Fallon's monologue took several serious headlines surrounding Donald Trump and transformed them into late-night comedy. The reported missile shortage became a joke about Hegseth. Trump's warning about leaks became a missile punchline, and the combination of leaks and shortages became Fallon's sharpest joke about Trump being 80 years old. The monologue also showed how quickly political controversies can become material for late-night television. For Trump, the underlying issues remained serious. For Fallon, they became comedy. And with the president facing questions over both information leaks and military supplies, Fallon clearly believes there is no shortage of material. Whether viewers see it as clever political satire or simply another late-night attack on the president, one thing is certain: Trump's latest controversies have now made their way onto the late-night stage, and Fallon is making sure the punchlines keep coming.